sources here. Put the article out, so we're gonna read all this, all of that,
Okay.
all of that, all of that. And we might touch on that. So.
Okay. It's basically the first.
Yeah. And we're gonna read the article first.
Okay.
Shalom, sons of Yahweh, Camp Durham, North Carolina. Here to edify people on the last days of America and for the future kingdom that's prophesied for the children of Israel, the hopeful elect of the children of Israel. As always, we always speak upon prophecy and what's going on in the earth. And my topic today is the Illuminati and the 13 bloodlines. So we're going to get into that. You hear us talk about the Illuminati all the time, but we're going to go into it a little bit deeper today. And we're just going to prove to you that when the Bible said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, it's actually people that's behind the scenes that actually run this whole setup. And it is the Illuminati and the 13 ruling families. So we're going to bring the receipts and prove to you that what we're saying is not what they say conspiracy theories, but it's actual facts. And we always fact check everything that we try to bring forth. And we're just going to give you their own archaeology and their own archival records that they produce. And we're just going to let you know that the Illuminati exists and they do run everything about this world. So Brother Vidal is going to read the article pertaining to the Illuminati. The article is by the Illuminati. And we're going to get into the scriptures. So again, the topic today is the Illuminati and the 13 bloodlines. So Brother Vidal, carry on with the article.
Celebrities and politicians are now blatantly displaying Illuminati symbols of the devil's horns, 666, pyramids, and the all-seeing eye to demonstrate their allegiance as they partake in the conspiracy towards the New World Order.
So you see a lot of celebrities, they throw up hand signals. I'm not going to do it, but you should all know what those hand signals are. You have the OK symbol, but that OK symbol is the 666 hand symbols. You got the hidden hand. They throw it up really quick. You look at a lot of the award shows, and all your celebrities, every last one of them have taken a blood oath, and their allegiance is to Satan. So all your celebrities, I'm talking about your A-list celebrities, not your Tubi actors and people of that nature, but all your A-list celebrities, your A-list athletes, they all have taken a blood oath. And we're going to get into it. We're going to prove to you, because we got the article that was published by the Illuminati. Like I said, we have the receipts to prove what we're saying, and their allegiance is to the New World Order. Go ahead.
They have sold their souls to the devil for wealth and fame.
So a lot of the, the celebrities, and they have sold in their soul to Satan. Go ahead.
So read this right here, starting off here.
No, just go ahead to the right there.
Okay. What is the Illuminati? The Illuminati is the oldest term commonly used to refer to the 13 bloodline families and their offshoots that make up a major portion of this controlling elite. Most members of the Illuminati are also members in the highest ranks of numerous secretive and occult society, in which many cases extend straight back into the ancient world. The upper levels of the tightly compartmentalized need-to-know basic Illuminati structurally pyramid include planning committees and organizations that the public has little or no knowledge of.
So they're explaining to you that their imprint is in the various fields, whether it be entertainment, media, business. They encompasses everything. So the article is going to explain that. Go ahead, Art.
The upper levels of the Illuminati pyramid include secretive communities with names such as the Council of Three, the Council of Five, the Council of Seven, the Council of Nine, the Council of 13, the Council of 33, the Grand Druid Council, the Committee of 300, also called the Olympians, and the Committee of 500, amongst others. Notable families, both past and present, that have been deemed to be in or associated with the Illuminati include the Rothschilds.
Rothschilds. We always speak about the Rothschilds. All Israelite groups who bring out this information, they always refer to the Rothschilds. The Rothschilds is the #1 Illuministic family in the earth. Go ahead.
The Rockefellers.
Rockefellers. We speak a lot about the Rockefellers and their control in the earth. Go ahead.
The Windsors.
Go ahead. The Windsors. Mm-hmm.
The Moravian bloodlines. The DuPonts, and more. Although there are many figureheads connected to such families and bloodlines that are in public display today, it should be noted that mostly these figures merely exist to implement the Illuminati agenda.
So they have an agenda that, and their agenda is the New World Order. That's the whole agenda of the Illuminati. They want to keep complete control of the earth. And it goes back to the lesson that Brother Goodall did earlier. It goes back to the story of Jacob and Esau. And they're upset, and they know, because they scholars. They know the history of the Bible. They know their future is captivity. So they don't want to go into captivity. So they want, because Jacob supplanted him, and we have the birthright. So that's what it's all about. It's about the birthright. And that's what they want to try to get back. But it's prophesied for us as Israelites to have control of the future kingdom of the world. Go ahead, Al.
Public display today, it should be noted that most of these figures merely exist to implement the Illuminati agenda on a practical base level. The real Illuminati are those that never actually reveal themselves to the public.
So you don't know who these people are. They have people in various levels of government, politics, business, sports, entertainment. So you don't know who these people are. The people that you see on television, those are people who they appoint. And those, you will never know who these people are behind the scenes because they keep that hidden. Go ahead.
And operate from unseen, highly secretive, and secure places and from behind the curtain, as the popular saying goes. These elite families only reproduce with one another as to keep the Illuminati bloodlines close and prevent them from becoming diluted with the genes of the masses, which could risk their perceived advanced knowledge and power being lost.
I want you to read that again. Go back to about how they intermingle with only themselves.
These elite families only reproduce with one another.
So they only reproduce with one another. So you look at the bloodlines, everybody who's appointed into politics and these various business corporations, the bloodline links all the way back to the Rothschilds, to the Bowers, to the Habsburgs, all the top 13 families. Everything that you can think of and influence in the United States and throughout the earth, they all link back to the 13 families of the United States. So everybody, like the ownership of these professional sports teams, all of it links back to the 13 families of the Illuminati. So that's what he's reading to you right now. Go ahead, I'll read it again.
These elite families only reproduce with one another so as to keep the Illuminati bloodlines close and prevent them from becoming diluted with the genes of the masses, which could risk their perceived advanced knowledge and power being lost. This is partly where the term blue bloods come from when describing interbreeding royal families who need to keep their influential bloodline pure, unless, of course, they require an injection of desirable genetic traits, as it happened with Princess Diana and the Windsors. Before she was what some believe to have been subsequently disposed of.
So they keep their bloodlines pure. They do not go outside the 13 families of reproduction. They stay within the 13 families. So not to dilute their seed. Go ahead.
The vast majority of individuals that hold noble positions and power today, who seemingly appear completely unrelated, are in fact relatively close related and all bear lineages to the same ancient ancestors who developed their bloodlines and ruled many years ago.
So presidents, a lot of the political figures all come from the Illuministic bloodlines. You won't find any president, past or current, that their lineage doesn't go back to the 13 bloodline families. Go ahead.
The ancient divine rights of kings and divine right to rule originate with these archaic bloodlines due to the fact they believed that they were direct descendants of God and were not subject to any earthly authority, and so forced themselves into positions of power where they could dictate and rule over the masses who had no right to question this supposed authority. And it is fundamentally still fostered by the Illuminati bloodlines in control today.
So they want complete control of the earth. This is what we've been telling you, that the masses of people do not understand, that your president, your vice president, your senate, all the political things that they put in front of you, it's all a charade. Because your president is appointed. All of these people work for the 13 bloodline families. Every last one. All your politicians, that's who they work for. This is what they're telling you in this article. It's about complete control of the earth. Mm-hmm. It's all about control. It has nothing to do with, and they're smart in how they do it, because they set it up for you to think that you have a say or a voice in what goes on in this world. You don't have any say, because you're going to follow the protocol of what the Illuminati want you to do, because they actually control this. And this is what they letting you know. And see, the people that they appoint that's working for them, they're not going to tell you this, because they know who they work for. The people who are on the anchor chairs of the Today Show, Good Morning America, they know who they work for, because they control the media. They control sports and entertainment, and all your Fortune 500 companies, they all come from the 13 bloodline families of the Illuminati. Go ahead.
You want the scripture?
Yeah, gotta get the scripture out.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. So this is information that's being hidden, that has been hidden from you, because you all think you have a say in what goes on here on earth. You don't have any say. You never had any say, because the scriptures tell you the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, and the hands of the wicked is the 13 ruling families, which is comprised of the Illuminati, who run every aspect of the government and the world. Go ahead, Al.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 through 8. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
The wicked man, the son of perdition. See, now we in the last days, so all this information is being revealed now. So, this stuff was a secret probably about 20, 30 years ago. Now it's prevalent in society, because we're at the end. So the Most High is through his prophets, is having us reveal all of this information in the last days. Go ahead, Al.
Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God.
Brother Goodall just read the article to you. These people want to take, so they have total control of the earth. Go ahead.
Or that is worship, so that he as God stood up in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
So that's what they do. They show themselves that they in control, that they are, in greater power than the Most High, because they have circumvented the Most High God's laws, because they set themselves up as their laws up in this earth. Go ahead.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know that withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
So we at the time when this information is coming out, they are being revealed in these last days. People know who the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Windsors. Now this information is being prevalent to society. Go ahead.
For the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now let it will let, until he be taken out of the way.
So we at this period of time where, you know, the Most High is going to take these evildoers. He's going to take them. He's going to move them out of the way. We in that time period now. Go ahead.
When then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
That's beautiful. So that's why we hasten the day, for the day that the Most High sanctioned Yahweh and 200 million angels to return in this earth to give us back our kingdom. So this is prophecy being manifested in these last days, because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked because we broke the Most High God's law. So we have to succumb to the laws of our enemies. So now everything is being revealed in these last days, and we starting to come full circle to the kingdom being restored back to the rightful owners. Go ahead,
This is why we see elite families residing in palaces around the world, who initially attained that place in power through force and oppression.
See, this is how they maintain control: force and oppressing the whole world. Go ahead.
The members of which, simply by being born into that family, unequivocally inherit this power and divine right to rule, and still use force, violence, and oppression to retain a right today, albeit though slightly more manipulative and less apparent means, as not to not rouse suspicion of the population.
So they do stuff covertly. They do stuff behind the scenes. That way the public don't realize what's going on. And you see this, you witness that every day, how gullible this society is. I mean, we always say Americans are the dumbest people. This is the dumbest kingdom ever on the planet Earth, because people don't know. People don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Why? Because they brainwash you with folly, sports, entertainment, reality TV, all that nonsense. And then they have certain things that they put forth into the news to keep you distracted. Mm-hmm. This is their number one plan from the beginning, and they're still using the same playbook. And that's what they use, deception. That's how they keep this charade going on in this earth, by setting up these politicians thinking you have some say in what goes on here when you do not. Go ahead, Al.
The Illuminati families determine military action and send the masses out to resource-rich yet financially poor country to act as a cannon fodder while warning for the territory.
I want you to read that again.
The Illuminati families determine military action.
So all of wars that's in this earth is financed by the 13 Illuministic families. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And send the masses out to resource-rich yet financially poor countries to act as cannon fodder.
All right, hold it right there. Cannon fodder. I don't think a lot of people understand what cannon fodder means. Cannon fodder means the soldiers that they send out to fight these wars. These wars are expendable. That's what cannon fodder means. So you don't see the elites' children or anybody in their bloodlines fighting wars. You see a lot of poor whites and a lot of Israelites fighting these various wars, because the elite's bloodlines, you fighting wars on their behalf for them to keep controlling the earth. Read it again, now.
The Illuminati families determine military action.
So they dictate what wars is going to be fought in this earth. Go ahead.
And send the masses out to resource-rich yet financially poor countries.
So they go to all these poor countries and set up their embassies and set whatever they want to retrieve from those small countries. They take it. Go ahead.
To act as a cannon fodder.
Expendable soldiers. Your kids, your sons and daughters are expendable. They send your children to fight and fight these wars and die for them to take resources from other countries. Go ahead.
They call them toy soldiers.
Toy soldiers, exactly. That's what they call them.
While warring for the territory, they created the monetary system to enslave and completely control the population by dictated interest rates and the amount of money in circulation via the Bank of England and the Federal Reserve, and then they seized a large proportion of this money back through a myriad of taxes, backed up the phony laws.
See, this is how, I think the last time we was here, we mentioned that America equals slavery, and this is how they do it. The elites control everything. They control the financial systems of the world. So when they fight wars, it's based upon resources, oil, land. This is what it's about. It's about keeping control of the earth. And they control the banking system throughout this whole planet Earth. The article is telling you that. This is where we are and the people that we're dealing with. You're dealing with high-level Freemasons, and they have their people in all various aspects of government, business, schools. This is how they do it. But the people that they have set up masquerade as being for the public, but they're not. It's all a game. And it's how they keep control. Go ahead.
Backed up by the phony laws that they too created in order to pay for the massively expensive military action and to support the lavish, luxurious lifestyle that they believe naturally complements their divine right to rule. Their divine right to rule also helps to explain why the Illuminati and those in control can be directly responsible for the mass slaughter and oppression of millions upon millions of largely innocent people, yet show no compassion or emotion in the fact that, and in fact continue about their daily lives, continue about their daily lives, pretending to the masses that they are actually the liberators of the people.
See, they don't care about casualties because their children are not fighting their wars. Our children are fighting their wars. Poor white people are fighting these wars. They don't care. They don't care about the millions of people that's dying every day all over the world to fight their wars for them to keep control. And you get people who sign up for their military and is gung-ho about protecting America's freedom. Freedom from whom and from what? That they never ask themselves that question. Because the deception is that, they supporting us to keep us safe at home. No, that's not true. You're fighting for the 13 Illuministic families so they can keep control and power in this earth. That's who you fighting for. That's who you killing for. But yet, you come back here as a veteran to homelessness, to no job, can't take care of your family, you got mental problems, all of this because you went overseas to fight in these wars that you shouldn't have been in the first place because you fighting for the 13 Illuministic family to keep control of the earth. Because they lied to these people when they signed up for the military. To keep Americans safe. That's what they tell you. But you fighting wars for them to rape, rob, and pillage other smaller nations throughout the earth. And that's what they have been doing for centuries. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, can I
Yeah,
add something? It is divine rule, right to rule. They got that from the kings of the Europeans, which was Israelites at that time, like King James,
right,
and all these different kings.
right.
When you read the history on that, they always talk about the divine rule.
Divine
like
rule.
the Most High put us in rulership.
Right.
Because King James, all these kings can trace their lineages through
Right.
the kings of Judah.
Right.
Which they can. They're the ancestors of King David, King
Right.
Solomon. They said, hey man, the Most High put us in power to
Right.
rule. So Esau basically acting like that belongs to them.
Right.
They basically try to steal our
It's
birthright.
not steal our birthright, yes.
And imposters trying to impose as us.
Right.
That's our right.
Right.
Cause we supposed to be kings of the earth.
That's it.
So they still what we supposed to be. They jealous of
They're
us.
jealous of us.
And I'm gonna read something.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Bring it out.
This is Revelation 5 and 10.
Okay.
And has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. That's what they want.
That's
Divine rule.
But see, as it is written in the scriptures, that's prophesied for Israel.
Right.
Because Esau, through Godal's lesson, he gave up his birthright. He sold his birthright. So that was by the Most High set it up that way. It's not that we tricked him or Rachel tricked him. That's how the Most High wanted to be, how it wanted to be set up. And it's obvious that that's how the Most High wanted it to be set up. Because Esau, the so-called white man, is in his blessing right now. This is his heaven. Because heaven, you people talk about heaven, heaven means rulership.
Right.
That's all it means. So his opportunity to rule is now. And see, the Most High is fair. He gave every nation an opportunity to rule. But guess what? The last kingdom of rulership is right here, right now. The future kingdom of rulership is for the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And see, this is the elites know this. It's the regular people that go to work every day, that vote politically, thinking that, you know, we all gonna live together. It's not set up that way. It's got the Israelites and you have everybody else. The Most High is only dealing with the Israelites, and the elites know that. So they want to try to circumvent the Most High's plans, and it's not going to work. Because they're gonna be the first fruits of slavery. The elites, the Rothschild, the Warburgs, the Habsburg, the DuPonts, all of these 13 bloodline families, they're going to be the first fruits of slavery. And they know it. And they know it. So, I mean, the scriptures is on the money because we're going to get the scriptures to prove what the article is saying and to prove that the Illuminati actually exists. I mean, this is real, people. This is not a conspiracy theory. Your vote does not count. Your political party, whether you vote Democratically or Republican, they all work for the Illuminati. They all work for them. All your favorite sportscasters and anchors that's sitting on these television shows, they work for the Illuminati. Fox Sports 1, CBS, ABC, NBC, Peacock, all of that stuff is Illuministic. And it's controlled by the 13 family bloodlines. All your sports franchise is owned by somebody in the lineage of the 13 bloodline families. We reading it to you. How much more do you need to see, man, that y'all being hoodwinked out here in America and abroad? You don't have a say in what goes on here. You never had a say in what goes on here. They control you like they control the puppets that's working for them. Because all your celebrities and your news people, they all puppets for the Illuminati. Let Oprah Winfrey get out of line and say something about the Israelites. Let Michael Jordan get out of line and say something about the Hebrew Israelites. They'll be dead next week. This is what it is. This is reality, man. Why do you think they don't put us on mainstream television? Why? And anybody who's an athlete or in their realm speak out that the real Jews are black, they shut them down. What's that? Deshaun Watson spoke out a few years ago when he was in the league with the Philadelphia Eagles. They shut him down.
Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson. That's right. Excuse me. Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson.
And didn't Kyrie
Irving, West,
and Kanye West. Yeah. They don't want this truth to get out. They don't want us speaking this truth, but there's nothing they can do about it. Because they know we the true prophets of the Lord, and they can't touch us. Because we didn't take the blood oath. We serve Yahweh. That's who we serve. So they can't touch us. So this is real, people. This is not a conspiracy theory. These people actually exist, and they control this world. They control your politicians. They control your businesses. They control your schools. Your entertainment that you love. Rap, pop, country, gospel. They control it all.
Yep.
Everything you can think of is under their influence. And we've been telling you people this for years. Everybody laugh. Now this stuff is being revealed now. Now people want, because a nigga like Cat Williams sit on Shannon Sharp's show and start talking about it. Now everybody's starting to believe it because a nigga like him say it.
Mm-hmm.
But we've been telling you that. And he's juiced in anyway.
He's controlled too.
He's controlled, yeah.
He's controlled.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause a lot of times they allow like guy like Calvin to bring something out,
Mhm.
and then later on he'll say something crazy. So they got people believing in Cat Williams what he's saying.
Right.
That he's saying a little truth,
Mhm.
and then he'll say something off.
Off, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't throw the people
Right,
off.
exactly.
Because the people waking up.
Right.
So this is not these agents like Cat Williams.
Yeah.
And he'll tell some of the truth.
Right.
But then maybe a year later he'll say something real off.
Real
to
off.
get the people
Mhm.
on a to see the people basically.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, all these people work for the elites, man. And it's time for you as general public, people who are brainwashed to the nonsense that goes on, you're dumb. I hate to say it, you're dumb. Everything you do is based upon lies. They're phony holidays, they're phony church system. Everything they set up is to dumb you down and your children down, and it's working. Because you have no idea how this stuff works. Yeah.
Can I add something?
Go ahead.
That was a good point.
Mhm.
This article said, and it's so true, and I'm here with a scripture.
Okay.
It says, those in control can be directly responsible for the mass slaughter and oppression of millions upon millions of largely innocent people. Yet show no compassion or emotion, that in fact continue about their daily lives, pretend to the masses that they are actually the liberators of the people. Basically, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Here, they destroy countries in Africa. Here, perfect example, Venezuela.
Right.
They're the reason why Venezuela is destroyed. But then Trump went there and sent the military,
Right.
kidnapped the president, and they liberate the people.
Right.
But
They
you destroyed
kidnapped them.
Venezuela.
Right.
You destroyed Venezuela.
Destroyed it.
But that's what they've been doing for years.
For years.
They go destroy South America,
Yep.
African countries, Asian countries.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, oh, we're gonna give you food.
Right.
We're gonna give you aid. We're gonna
Right.
give you money. We're your white God.
Exactly.
You destroy the place.
You destroy the
and the
place.
people so damn dumb
Right.
fall for
They
it.
fall for it.
That shit makes me so damn mad, man.
It does. But see, that's their playbook. This is nothing new, man. This is what they've been doing from the beginning of time. But you know, again, the American public is so dumb. You know, can't stress that enough how dumb you people are. Because you can't see through the nonsense. I was a kid and realized that the system was bullshit. As a 5 or 6-year-old, because something don't quite seem right.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, people. How much do you need to see to realize that they got a wool over your eyes? That the stuff that they do, it's in plain, and they don't hide it. It's in plain sight, but you're so dumb because you stay high all the time. And you're listening to their news program that they control, feeding you the information that they want you to know. Game shows, all that nonsense. And you fall for it. I can believe how dumb you people are. I really can. Because again, you got all these phony church systems set up, and that's another thing that they control to help you remain ignorant. The phony church system. That's probably got to be up near the top. worse than any drug you can name, the Christian church have really helped destroy our people. Because you talk to a Christian, man, it's like talking to a baboon. That's how dumb they are.
Very stupid. Mm-hmm.
Dumbest people I've ever had interaction with is a so-called Christian.
Absolutely. An Israelite Christian.
An Israelite Christian.
Yeah, Israelite Christian.
Dumb as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know anything about the Bible. Well, say, hey, do you follow the dietary laws in the Bible? Well, the laws are done away with. Where does it say that?
Mm-hmm.
They can't answer that. Good.
And
Yes, sir.
the scripture
Yeah,
right
go
here
ahead, go ahead.
explain what we're talking about. Esau goes in these countries, destroy the country after they liberated.
Mm-hmm.
This is Revelation 13:11.
Beautiful.
And beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. This other beast is America. And America is an extension from the other European nations. All right, the Roman Empire, the British Empire. And he had two horns like a lamb. All right, so he comes like a lamb, nice and soft and gentle and friendly.
Right.
And the two horns represent the political parties, the Democrat and Republican Party, which is all BS and deception. And he spake as a dragon.
As a dragon.
Right, so he deceptive. So he come like a little lamb, talk soft words to you.
Yep.
This is okay. But behind the scenes, he sends sanctions to you.
Yep.
He controlled the banking system.
Right.
He's destroying your economy.
Yep.
He's sending his CIA
Yep.
to send what's called chaos amongst your leaders. And then you destroy it.
Right.
He comes, I got the plan for you. Here's aid, and this,
Yeah.
here's this, and this. It's all about control.
It's all about control.
But it's for your destruction though. It's not
Exactly.
for your destruction. It's all about control.
That's beautiful.
But you think
Right.
he's helping you.
And see, that's the whole point. His deception, this goes back to 1 Thessalonians 2, in his deception, him wanting to set himself up as God.
Right.
When you look at what's going on with Iran, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
What, the memo of understanding that they try to get Iran to sign is the memo of understanding, right?
I haven't heard that term actually.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that
it
term.
was a memo,
Okay.
memorandum of understanding.
Okay,
They
okay.
call it the MOU.
Oh, okay.
So it's an agreement that they wanted to have Iran sign.
Right.
You know, as, hey, in good faith.
Right.
But the so-called Jews over there in Israel bombed Lebanon. So
Yeah.
what they do is they set themselves up as they come in at peace with it. Just like it says in the book of Obadiah.
Right.
You know, and the nations have deceived them. See, now Iran is like, well, we're not going to do business with these guys because we can't trust them.
Right.
And anybody trust the so-called white man, you a fool.
Fools.
You can't negotiate with Satan because that's who you negotiate with. And the article will explain that as we go along. This is who you dealing with, man. This is high-level witchcraft.
Absolutely.
High level, man.
Absolutely.
This is who you deal with on a consistent basis on your job. These people are witches and warlocks, man. You're not dealing with regular flesh and blood human beings, man. You're dealing with witchcraft, witches, warlocks, man. It's Beyonce, Jay-Z, all these people are warlocks and witches. Why do you think they make so much money?
Right.
It's not because of their talent. It's because they operate under Satan. They're controlled by Satan. These are who these people are. Good,
And one more thing to add about Iran. That's why Donald Trump is such a damn jackass. And we in the last days because Donald Trump admitted that, I sent in basically the protesters, those are agents that we finance to overthrow the government. But Obama, the Bush Jr., Bush Sr., Ronald Reagan, they all did the same shit. But they ain't gonna tell you.
They're not gonna tell you.
They ain't gonna tell
They're
you.
not gonna tell you that.
You know what I'm saying? But they tell you with a damn devil. We causing chaos in your country to overthrow you.
Right.
They've been doing that to all the countries on the earth.
Countries. That's right.
But Trump, he's such a jackass, a dummy, that he just tells you. But you're supposed to tell that shit.
You're not supposed to tell you.
But you know, we're in the last days of times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, they ready to get this new world order popping.
Right.
So, you know, whatever, you know. But I can't believe he said
He
that.
said that, right.
Like, he actually said that.
He actually said
They
that.
always kept that a secret.
Right. But you know, people are so dumb they didn't get it when he said it.
Right.
See, that's the thing with I mean, I give the people in Europe credit.
Yeah.
At least the people in Europe will stand up and they're gonna protest against the so-called government. You damn Americans, man, y'all weak, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't stand up for nothing.
Nothing.
None of your all your rights have been stripped from you, and you love it because you know you like to sit around and drink. You know, you got a few dollars and stuff in the bank. You fine with that. You good with that. Well, guess what? We're not good with that because we know we're supposed to be the kings of the earth.
Right.
We're not good with that. And we're not going to stop, and we're going to continue to beat the drum of the law, statutes, and commandments for the Most High because the future rulership is for Israelites. And that's what we want, man. We tired of paying your taxes, your illegal taxes. We tired of working your jobs, your slave wages that you pay us. We tired of that, man. We want servants, we want slaves because it's prophesied for us to have that. We in a spiritual mentality of rulership. That's where we are as Israelites, as practicing Israelites. We don't think carnal on your level. You're comfortable here in America, man. You're comfortable working your 9-to-5 job. We're not comfortable with that. We want rulership. We want what the Illuminati got.
God.
Absolute control of the whole planet Earth. That's what we want. And it burns us up every day when we rise and we're not in our position of power. I can speak for me and my brothers here. I can't speak for other Israelite groups, but I can speak for Sons of Yahweh. This is how we feel. Every day, man, we want the kingdom, man. And this is why we always speak on prophecy, man. The downfall of America. Because we know once America falls, our kingdom is next, man. And that's why the Most High, thank God for the Most High to give us this information to reveal these revelings in the last days, man. These revelations, man. This stuff has been hidden for years, and now this stuff is coming out. All thanks to the Most High. Go ahead,
Lack of emotion is a key trait of the Illuminati, as they fundamentally believe that they are doing the work of the divine or God. And this is another reason why their bloodlines have to remain close. They simply cannot risk any undesirable emotional traits coming through and threaten their ability to rule without feelings.
See, they can't have anybody outside the 13 family mix their seed with theirs. It's not going to happen. Go ahead. So that's what I'm saying. All your political figures, all your bankers, all of them extend from the lineage of the 13 ruling families. Go ahead.
The Illuminati here on Earth had established a pyramid structure of control identical to the system that existed in the Draco Empire. The pyramid with the reptilian eye located on the American $1 bill is symbolic of this control structure. The eye is a cap on the pyramid, thus explaining why the original surface of the Great Pyramid Egypt was capped in solid gold. The pendant is represented by the gold cap on the pyramid. Next layer or eye on the pyramid represents the 13 ruling families. They are as follows.
Listen good. You hear about the Illuminati now? They're going to list the names of the 13 ruling families. Go ahead,
Rothschild. Or a part of Rothschild is Bauer or Boer or Pender. So that's in the word Bauer, the German word for means peasant.
Mm-hmm.
And the German word for Rothschild means red shield.
Red shield, that's right.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
representing Esau.
Representing Esau. We read that to you in the Genesis, the 25th chapter.
Let you know that's Esau. That's the ruling class of Esau. That you know.
Ruling class. That's right.
Top ruling class.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce, Calvadesh or Kennedy, the Demeses, Hanover, Habsburg, Krupp, Paligent, Rockefeller, Romanov, Sinclair or St. Clair, Warburg or Del Blanco, Windsor or Saxe-Coburg Gulf. Each of the 13 ruling families is given an area of the earth or a particular function to fulfill on the earth. These particular functions include global finances, military.
The banking system. Their number one control is the banking system. We've been telling you that they control all the finances of the earth. Go ahead,
Military technology.
Military. All the military resources, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Special Ops, all controlled by the Illuminati. Go ahead.
Development. Mind control.
Number one thing that they use to keep deception in this earth is mind control. They did that too in Germany. They brought that out during during Hitler's reign in Germany. They was using mind control called MK Ultra. Go ahead.
In the media and radio, it's not about mind control.
Mind
It's
control.
programming.
It's programming. Predictive programming. It's another form of mind control. Go ahead.
Religion.
Religion. We just talking about that. That's one of their major things, how they keep controlling this earth. Go ahead.
And media.
And media.
Damn.
We can close the book right here.
Time.
We can shut it down right here. We don't have to go any further, but you know, for the sake of learning, for people who just coming into the truth, they need to know this information. So we're gonna carry on. Go ahead, Doc.
Each of the 13 ruling family has a council of 13 as well. The number 13 has great significance to them. They know there are 12 types of energies that pass through the 10 aspects.
Hold that. What's that? Revelation
21:12.
So see, they know who we are.
Con.
That's the main thing. I want you to read before you read. Let's see. I want you to read the article. Get Revelation 21 and 12.
Okay. Start from each. Go ahead. Each of the.
Yeah. Start with that.
Each of the 13 ruling families has a council of 13 as well. The number 13 has great significance to them. They know that there are 12 types of energies that pass through the 10 aspects of God mind.
Beautiful. Now, read that again, brother. That 12 part.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They know that there are 12 types of energies.
Oh, stop right there. Read what you got. Call it out.
Revelation 21 and 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates.
How many?
12 gates.
How many?
12 gates. And at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
So read what you got again, brother. That way
Come
the audience can understand why they have 13 and why is it 13, and based upon what they were saying in the article. It coincides with what the scriptures talk about. Go ahead.
They know that there are 12 types of energies.
The 12 types of energies, we just read it to you in the book of Revelation. Go ahead,
That pass through the 10 aspects of God mind. The totality of the 12 energies equals a 13th energy. This is considered the most powerful knowledge.
See,
Witchcraft,
witchcraft. This is what we trying to get you to understand, man. It's bigger than what meets your eye can see. It's bigger than that. It's a spiritual battle that's been going on, but from the beginning, from Genesis the 25th chapter that Brother Gadal brought out in his lesson. It all stems from that. It's the 12 tribes. Everything they do is based upon the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, because we have the birthright. We're the chosen people of the power. The world revolves around the Israelites. Whether you like it or not, Israel, whether you believe what we saying is true or untrue, the world revolves around us. The Illuminati, what they do revolves around us because we're the chosen seed. We're the chosen seed. This is why the animosity that continues to happen, that you being dragged from cars, police brutality, systemic racism, is due to the fact of we being the chosen seed and we got the birthright. They telling you this in the article. The 12 energies is based upon Israelites. Read it again, Alk, in Revelation 21 and 12.
Revelation 21 and 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates. And at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
That's what it's all about. The 12 gates represent the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. It's simple. It's not rocket science. It's not anything. They know this stuff, man. They use witchcraft to keep deception going in this earth, man. This is how they do it. This is beautiful, man, and how the Most High can reveal this information. And then we can be able to go and to pull scriptures to substantiate what's going on in this earth, man. Who else is doing this in this earth but us, the Israelites, that's teaching the truth the right way? Nobody else is doing this, man. Everybody else is out for themselves, out to keep deception and to exploit you. We're not here to do that, man. We here to let you know what's about to happen in this earth. But it's up to you whether you believe it or want to follow us or follow somebody. That's up to you. But it's our job to come out here and tell you the truth. Go ahead, Al.
I got a precept too that cuts this 13 energy and the top energy.
Okay, bring it out, man.
So the tree of life had 12 manner of fruits.
Right.
This is Revelation 22:2.
Oh, yeah.
And the tree of life represents the knowledge of the Most High. The complete knowledge of the Most High. I didn't say complete knowledge, but the knowledge of the Most High that He gave the man, the complete knowledge. Revelation 22:2. That man, I'm talking about the Israelites.
Okay.
In the midst of the street of it, and on the either side of the river, where there a tree of life,
Beautiful.
which bare 12 manner of fruits,
That's it.
and yielded her fruit every month, which is 12 months, and the leaves of the tree with the healing of the nations.
Beautiful. Come on, man.
Come on.
It's crystal clear, man, what's going on in this earth. If you don't see this, there's something wrong with you. There's no conspiracy theory. This stuff is actually happening in this earth. This is real, man. Everything they do is based upon the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, man. That's why this information is hidden. And we're the prophets. The Most High has His prophets to bring this information out to you. This is why. You can't make this stuff up, man. This is how you know we're the men of the Lord. Because we bringing out this information. Nobody else is bringing out this information to you. That's how you know we are the men of the Lord. That the Most High is not dealing with your local pastors, and He's not dealing with your mega church pastors. He's not dealing with your politicians. Most High is only dealing with Israelites, practicing Israelites. That's beating the drum of righteousness. Go ahead, Doc.
They also know that there are really 13 zodiac signs, not the common knowledge 12. They have kept the 13 hidden for centuries because it's the sign of the dragon. They keep the qualities and traits of this sign secret to avoid giving away clues to the reptilian mind pattern.
Now, you hear that term reptilian a lot. And these devils are evil and they wicked, man. And a lot of them do have reptilian species. And I know it sounds off, but it's true. Read it again now.
They keep the qualities of the traits of this sign secret to avoid giving away clues to the reptilian mind pattern.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can I get a precept
Yeah,
on
go
this?
ahead.
How, they call themselves the dragon, reptilian mind pattern, the sign of dragon, but they are the dragon.
They are the dragon.
And the Bible speaks about that. This is Revelation 12:3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, represent Esau, having 7 heads and 10 horns, the European system, and 7 crowns upon his head.
That's it. It's on the money, man. It's undeniable with this truth, man. Go ahead,
All right. The next layer is the second in command families who do the support work for the Pender and 13 ruling families. With all of the 13 ruling families are shapeshifters. All members of the 300 supporting families are not. They do however, all have a high percentage of reptilian DNA.
Reptilian DNA. And you can see that in some of those Edomites. Now you look at Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, he has reptilian DNA in him. I'm convinced of that. You ever looked at his eyes? They're soulless eyes in Adam Silver, or the NBA commissioner, Adam Silver. If you pull him up and you look at his eyes are soulless. He looked like Manson. If you've ever seen Charles Manson, his eyes were the same way. They were soulless. It's like it was empty. There's nothing there. It's like reptilian. Yeah. So there's that reptilian species in DNA is real. And you hear conspiracy theories about it all the time on YouTube, but it's actual fact. We reading it to you that yes, it does exist amongst the elites. It's real.
Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, because they experiment all the time with DNA, crossbreeding, and DNA manipulation. So they ain't too far.
No, it's not too far.
You know, injecting themselves in that stuff.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
They drink blood.
They drink blood.
Yeah. So you know.
And they prove it. You know, because like I said the last time, the movie V, when I was coming up, they had a movie called V. It was about the extraterrestrials and stuff like that.
Right.
And they had human skin, but they could peel the skin off and you could see underneath it was reptilian. Yeah. So yes, they do explore in that stuff because this is the people that you're dealing with, man. You're dealing with high level Freemasons and demons, man. Right. and it's a reality, man. These people operate like that. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's real. These are the people that you deal with every day. Not the poor white people. I'm talking about the elites,
right,
the upper echelon amongst them. Yeah, go ahead.
The Committee of 300 used many well-known institutions to accomplish their goals, including the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderbergers, the Trilateral Commission, Club of Rome, the World Institution for International Affairs, Mafia, CIA, NCA, Mossad, Secret Service, the International Monetary Fund, Federal Reserve, Internal Revenue Service, and Interpol, to name a few.
All of them are Illuministic organizations. Every last one that they name. You're paying taxes and for the IRS. That goes back to the Illuminati families. That's where your tax money's going. It's going back to the Illuminati. Go ahead.
And you know, it's witchcraft too, because they go with that Trinity. IRS, 3 letters. CBS, 3 letters. NBC, TNT, TBS. I mean, you go on and on.
Go on and
FBI,
CIA,
the ATF.
That's true.
It's all Trinity. But it's
true.
3.
Yep.
Yeah. It's witchcraft. Old African witchcraft.
It's real, man.
Yep.
Beautiful, man. Go ahead, Up.
Alright. All these are private organizations or corporations set up as public service devices, but it is far from the truth. The Illuminati structure also creates artificial countries to further their goals. Example of these are the United States.
Because the United States is a corporation.
Right.
They own the United States. That's what that means. Go ahead.
Switzerland.
They own Switzerland.
Kuwait.
They own Kuwait.
The Soviet Union.
They own Soviet Union.
Panama. Israel. Italy. Yugoslavia. The United Kingdom, and most of Black Africa. All of the Arab countries. And all of Central and South America. Damn.
They own everything.
Damn.
And when you hear, like, when they talk about, especially with the conflict that's going on in Iran, regime change. The reason why they keep saying regime change is because they're not following protocol.
Right.
Because the Illuminati owns them. Okay? They're not following the protocol that they're supposed to do what they're told. They being rebellious. So that's why when you be rebellious against the United States, they send their military, that cannon fodder. They send them out there to get you to calm down. And if you don't calm down, okay, now we got to push for a regime change. Because these people that we put in place, now they're not listening to us. This is how it works. That's what that means. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, and a lot of those sultans and the people, the riches and they really not from the seat of Ishmael.
No, they're not.
They're from the seat of Esau,
Right.
the Ottomans,
The Ottoman Turks.
that converted into Islam
Right.
in the turn of the century. You know what I'm saying? So they all control. They all Illuminati agents.
Every last one of them.
Yeah.
They telling you their blueprint. We reading to you the Illuminati blueprint live and direct. You want to know the truth? We giving it to you. This is their information. We didn't publish this. We didn't write it. We was able to obtain this information through research. So they telling you their playbook. This is it. Go ahead.
These nations were created to amass wealth for the ruling families and their supporters, to hide or keep their wealth, and to create unstable conditions necessary to start wars or increase military budgets.
That's what they do.
Jeez.
They pretty much tell you what they do. They telling you what they do.
Yeah.
It's obvious, man. They control everything. The earth is given into their hands. Go ahead, Al.
And the thing is, they keep society unstable. So how you gonna rise up into power if you unstable?
You're unstable.
Jeez.
Yeah, but see, that's part of the deception.
Yeah.
Because they don't want people to be independent, free thinkers.
Right.
They dumb you down, especially with the educational system. That's why these young kids coming up today, they don't know anything. It's because, you know, the curriculum that they put forth in the public schools is garbage.
Right.
The information that they learn, everything anybody's learning outside of what we teach is garbage.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Switzerland was created as a neutral banking central, so the Illuminati families will have a safe place to keep their funds without fear of destruction from wars and prying eyes.
So basically, when you see anybody who's hiding money, where they put their money in Swiss banks, they have you get a company, like somebody that's doing corrupt business. They open up what they call a shell company. That's a company in name only, but that's a place where they funnel money in to a so-called illegal company. Like, let's just say ABC company. Okay, that's just maybe money you get from drugs, sex trafficking, and they move it over to Switzerland in these Swiss bank accounts under a shell company name, which would be ABC company. That's what they do, man. That's what they do. It's larceny. That's what they do. They have Swiss bank accounts set up to hide money, to move money around. They just said it. The Illuminati, that's what they do. They control the banking. Good.
The United States was established with 13 colonies, one for each of the Illuminati families. The original flag had 13 stars and still has 13 stripes. The eagle, the symbol of the United States, holds 13 arrows in its talons. The United States is actually a corporate asset of the Virginia Company that was established in 1604 in England with direct involvement with the Rothschilds.
We've been telling you that the United States is not a government, that the United States is a corporation. There's your answer right there. Proof. Right there. It's a corporation. It's not a government. So what you voting for? Who you voting for? Your vote don't count. It never counted. We've been telling you that since they gave you the right to vote, and you still run to the polls. Go ahead, Doc.
The finances of the Rothschilds was necessary to fund the exploration and exploitation of the North American continent. The assets of the Virginia Company, including the United States, are owned by the Holy Roman Empire via the Vatican. This occurred in 1213. I really hated to post this about Pope since I was brought up as a Catholic. Now I just don't know. In Satanism, when making this sign, the three fingers not used to make the circle are considered symbolic of the unholy trinity, horned god, goddesses, and offspring, Antichrist. Some go so far as to adopt the view that the bent three fingers are shaped as three number sixes, or 666. Thus, we have 666, the sun deity, Lucifer, the goddess, mystery Babylon the Great, mother of harlots, and the beast, Antichrist, 666, all in one unilateral hand sign. All what a web of evil, wicked men can weave around something seemingly so ordinary and mundane. In the Illuminati philosophy, the okay sign becomes a sign indicating approval of the divine king, their coming Lord of Light, whom we as Christians know as Antichrist. To them, it means he approves our undertaking. This meaning is roughly equivalent to the words in Latin atop the all-seeing eyes of Osiris on our U.S. $1 bill.
Yeah, let's talk about what's that on a dollar bill. What's that?
Oh,
that Latin.
And Newton Colopus.
Yeah, order of the age. That's what that means in Latin. They just it's Illuminati symbolism on everything, on your money. Your celebrities use. Let's put that up so they can see.
Yeah.
The symbolism that you see a lot of celebrities use, the 666, the all-seeing eye. This is what they use.
It's everywhere. Like
It's
I said,
everywhere.
the other day at the Tommy Davidson comedian show, and it was outside. I was talking to a mafia here. I said, "Look, it was Tommy Davis advertisement for the comedy show,
Right.
and I ain't gonna do it, but
Right.
he had his fingers next to his eye for the.
Yeah.
They know I'm in the know.
See?
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's not a coincidence.
It's not a
Yeah, right
coincidence.
next to his eye. You know.
Letting them know he's down with the brotherhood of
Right.
the Illuminati.
Yep.
Letting them know that. See, that's how you get down in the A-list celebrity arena. A regular person who's dealing with the Most High spiritually, that's not your space. Entertainment and all that stuff, that's Satan's space, man.
Right.
As Israelites, we don't belong here. Because you have to sell your soul. That's the only way you can be a Michael Jordan, a Oprah Winfrey, a Stephen A. Smith, a Michael Strahan, to get on these top broadcasting shows. The only way you can get you have to sell your soul, man.
Right.
Talent has nothing. It has never had anything to do with it. They tell you that work hard, go. That's bullshit, man. You have to sell your soul, and that article further on tells you that you have to do it. You want the richest of this world, you got to get in bed with Satan, man. That's how they do it. You want to know? That's how these guys are able to make money and be billionaires. LeBron James, Boule. All these people, Boule, man, that's how they, Diddy, all these people, they all connected to the brotherhood of the Illuminati, man. They all puppets. They all of them, man. And you love these people, man, and these people don't care nothing about you, man. You spend $1,000 to see Cardi B and whoever these people are, pop stars, and they all follow after the spiritual demon Satan, man. They Satan worshipers. All of them. Yep. Good, huh?
It is said that Joe and Captain Jackson sold Michael's soul at his.
Skip that. Okay, yeah, skip that. We'll get into. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. Just read it to here.
Here to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll get into the music industry and what they have to do, and that just encompasses what all the entertainers have to do. Then we get to the scriptures with it.
The first part we will expose is the music industry. Many people aspire to make it in the music industry for fame, fortune, and recognition. I wanted to be famous, and I went through all different types of music like country, heavy metal, electronic rave music, and then end up staying at rap music, and my journey finished at rap. I wanted to be a famous rapper, and I'm glad I never pursued it. Many young people or middle-aged people may want to be famous and be part of the music industry, but that is a deadly decision. The music industry does not care about you. You are just another number to them. If you find a connection that can get you into the music industry, you got to get your foot in the door, and it will be something like this. They would take he or she to a room and have you sit down and make you as comfortable as possible, then offer you the drug of your choice if you do drugs. Then they will show you some houses of celebrities and tell you how nice the houses are, and could you imagine having a house like that? If you're a male, they may then take you into another room to a group of women that are supermodels and tell you to pick the one you want, and you can spend the night with her. The women will probably be under mind control, but they won't tell you that. They may take you to a line of cars and tell you to pick one, and all the cars are fat-ass dream cars. They may say you can have anything your heart desires, and we will make you famous, even if you don't have talent. You can have fame, fortune, respect, and all you have to do is take a blood oath and sign your name in blood, stating that you are sold to Satan for fame, fortune, respect, and recognition. This is an educated guess or apocryphal on what happens. However, it hits pretty close to home. A generalization of aspect of what happens.
Beautiful. That's what happens. You have to sign your name in blood if you want to be an A-list celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
It goes without question. You have to give something of yourself, mainly your soul, to play up in that stratosphere with Satan. That's obvious. That's what you have to do. There's no ands, if, buts about it. If you want to go to that level, reach that high pinnacle of success with Satan, winning these awards, accumulating millions and millions of dollars, that's what you have to do. And the elite and the Michael Jordans, the LeBron James, the Magic Johnsons, all these people know this. And you see why their children act out and do certain things is because they pimp their children out to the elites. Jay-Z and Blue Ivy. This is what they do. Kanye and his allegiance to the Illuminati. This is what they have to do. When Satan comes calling for you to give up someone that they want you to give up, you have no choice. You have to do it. That's why LeBron James is not retiring, because he know when his career is over, he got to make a sacrifice. He's trying to delay it. You signed your name in blood. You took a blood oath with Satan, man. You got to pay the piper, bro. That's how it worked. That's how it worked. You wanted the millions of dollars, billions of dollars, you got it. Satan gives you what your heart desires. Most High gives you laws, man. So now, I went a little bit longer than that. I apologize for that. So we're going to close it out with the scriptures. So we're going to get the scriptures to substantiate what was said in the article. So Brother Karab, if you can get the scriptures, and we'll close the lesson out. And a lesson like this, it takes time to do because you got to bring out the facts. And there's so many facts that comes along with it because, we have the receipts proving that how the system works. Go ahead, Doc.
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
This is who we dealing with, man. This has been a spiritual battle from day one, man, since Genesis the 25th chapter, man. We dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, these demons, man, that operate under witchcraft. And this is how they keep this system going with witchcraft. And this is who we dealing with, man. We dealing with high-level Freemasons, demons, witches, and warlocks. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Psalm chapter 2 and verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth,
The Illuminati.
set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together.
So, they have these secret meetings, man, because, their job is to keep that deception going in this earth. Go ahead.
And the rulers take counsel together against the Lord.
Against who?
Against the Lord.
They against the Most High, man. They not for, they put in God we trust on their money and on their courthouses, but they don't care about any of that because they want to set up their own laws. Go ahead, brother.
Against the Lord and against his anointed.
Against the Most High and against the Israelites, man. I told you, the world revolves around Israel, man. The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Everything they do is based upon them not having the birthright, because that's what prophesied for us to have the future kingdom. Go ahead.
And against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
See, that's their whole objective, is to keep us away from the Bible, the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave us, man. And they have done a wonderful job in keeping our people from knowing who they are, and keeping them from knowing their law, statutes, and commandments, what to eat, what not to eat. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 16 and verse 14. For they are the spirits of devils working miracles.
So this is what they do, man. They work these miracles, man, and have the whole world believing in the miracles that they create. Go ahead.
For they are the spirits of devils.
They the spirits of devils, man. They follow after the spiritual demon Satan, man. Devil means deceiver, so they deceive the masses of the people. Go ahead.
Working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to battle of that great day of the God Almighty.
See, this is what they do, man. They this is ruled by deception, man, and that's what they've been doing from centuries into this very day. Is they still doing it? Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
The kings of the earth, talking about the Illuminati. That's who it's referring to. Go ahead. The people who actually run this setup in America and throughout this whole planet Earth. Go ahead.
With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
So everybody's falling after their lies. That's what they do. They deceive the whole planet Earth, and everybody has succumbed to their lies and their deceit. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
So all the other nations have followed in that pursuit of their being deceived and following after their witchcraft. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich.
So that's how the other nations, or the people that they put in power, get rich. Go ahead.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Because they follow after their policy. That's how they become rich. Only them become rich, the people they put in power. But the people in the small countries like Iran, Iraq, and all those small, the people as a whole are struggling, just like here in America. Only the upper echelon people, the 10%, live wealthy and everybody else is poor as hell. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down. And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day.
So there's come a time where, the lofty looks of man and his way of thinking is going to be brought down. And this is where we are at the end. Go ahead.
For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low.
So the Most High is going to bring him down because he's going to be brought low because he's high and lofty right now. So that time for him to be brought low is approaching. Go ahead.
Revelation 18 and verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
So they're going to be at dismay when they see that, when they wake up and they realize America, Babylon the Great, how it's referred to in the Bible, is going to be no more. It's going to be on fire. America's going to be destroyed, man. This is how the world is going to mourn, man, when they see that the Bible is real and prophecy. When you're going to see America burn with that thermonuclear destruction, man. This is why we do what we do, man. Because this is going to be a beautiful thing, man, to see America burn, man. That's beautiful. Read it again, huh?
This is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication.
The kings of the earth, the Illuminati, they committed fornication against the Most High God. Go ahead.
And lived deliciously with her.
And they lived deliciously with all their policies that they set up here throughout the whole planet Earth. Go ahead.
Shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
So they're going to see the smoke of America burning because America's going to be no more, man. That's beautiful, man. That's Bible prophecy. So the end game for them is death. This is a beautiful. Most High got a beautiful program. You know, we just got to wait upon the Most High. That's all we got to do. We don't have to stand up and go marching on City Hall, you know, have barricades ourselves in our house with guns. We don't need to do that because it's already set for destruction upon our enemies, man. And it's beautiful and we love it, man. So, you know, we just waiting for that time when the Most High gives the order for us to see America be destroyed, man. So we hope you got something out of the lesson. You know, we always gonna prophesy the downfall of America because that's just what we do. Because sons of Yahweh, man, you know, we don't hold anything back, man. We speak, you know, how the ancient prophets speak, and we tired of this kingdom, man. We want rulership. We want the kingdom. And actually, I got one more scripture.
So I want to get one too.
You want to get? Okay, go ahead. All right, go
Let's
ahead.
read some more of their future coming
Okay,
up.
good.
This is Psalm 149, and I'll start at 4.
Beautiful, bring it out.
For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people.
Beautiful.
He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord.
So that's the end game for the elite and the other nations. Let's read that again. That's beautiful, man. I haven't read that scripture in a long time. That is beautiful. Start with to bind their kings with chains.
All right, this is Psalm 149 and 8. To bind their kings.
The Rothschilds, the Warburgs, the Habsburgs. Go ahead.
With chains.
With chains, man. They're going to be the first fruits of slavery, the elites of this earth.
And their nobles with fetters of iron.
And all their little committees and organizations, they're going to have fetters of iron. That means a collar of iron, like how we were in slavery. When we had the collars of iron around our necks, they're going to have that. That's what fetters of iron mean. The collar of iron. That's what they're going to have. Go ahead.
To execute upon them the judgment written.
The judgment of them going out and smoking these last days of thermonuclear destruction. Go ahead.
This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord.
All the saints are the Israelites, man. Praise ye Yahweh, man. This is beautiful. So the Most High's program, man, is beautiful, man. It's just for a moment, man. We got to deal with this suffering, man. But that suffering, man, is almost up, man. We at the end of Babylon, man. It is time for our people to rejoice, man. It is time for us to revel in these scriptures in these last days and to come back as Israelites and know your nationality. And I got one more scripture that's fitting to close this out. It's Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit, man. Let's give the Most High a hand, man.
That's right.
Hey, our suffering, man, is just, it seems long, but it's just for a little bit, man, because it's, like the scripture said, better is the end of a thing, because we coming out of our captivity, man. So it's better than the end of a thing than the beginning. So Esau, guess what? Your ass going into captivity. The so-called African man, guess what? You going into captivity. You so-called East Indians, you going into captivity. You Chinese and Japanese, you going into captivity. I'm forgetting somebody else. Who else I'm getting? The Arabs.
Chinese and Japanese?
Chinese, Japanese, the Arabs. All nations outside the nation of Israel, you got a glorious future of captivity. And with that, we say shalom. We say come Yasha, death to America.
Death to America.
That's my question right here. Save